And welcome back to Golf Center. We're very pleased in this segment to be joined by Chris Hendrix from the Golf Store Outlet. Chris, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, guys. It's a pleasure being here today.
Chris, we always like to talk about a sale. Everybody loves to get a deal, especially in the golf business.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The Golf Store Outlet has a big one coming up, even more so than you usually do every day.
Correct.
Tell us about it.
Basically, what's going on is we've lost the lease. Our current location has been sold, so now we're going to do a moving sale, and we have till the end of the month. So we're basically running a sale on everything from golf bags to shoes to clothing, golf clubs, accessories, balls, I mean, you name it. I mean, we're going to have a big, huge sale, and everything starts next week, actually.
And just so everybody knows where you're located, you're right across from Moss Creek there, okay, just off the island.
Correct.
So we just want to make sure everybody knows where you're located. Okay, so we're having the big sale because we will be relocating to close proximity to that area. You're still going to be in that same area.
We'll be within a 1 to 2 block radius of that area. We've got a couple locations that we're working a deal out, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll narrow it down, and then we'll know exactly which spot we're picking.
You just don't want to move it all.
No, no.
You'd rather move it out than move it over, right?
It's a large building, and we do have a lot of merchandise,
You
and
do.
we've got a great following of customers. So the next spot we go into will be just a tad bit smaller, but I think everybody will be really happy with. We've got a lot of new ideas and some new stuff that we're going to put into this new store, figuring that we're going to start fresh. So,
well, let's go over some of the things that you've got going on there. Let's start out in the soft good or the clothing area.
Okay.
When you get the clothes in, obviously they come in bulk.
Right.
What are we looking at for sales? What line of clothes do we have, both on the men's and ladies side?
Right now we have some Callaway stuff for men and ladies. We have some Izod Golf. We've got a couple of ladies lines that we've got in contact with a few reps. I'm honestly not familiar with the 2 lines that we just picked up, but I saw samples of them, and the clothes look really, really good. So we're going to get pretty big, a good quality or good mixture of it. And then we've also got the logoed shirts and stuff with the Hilton Head that the majority of the customers come in, they want to grab something before they leave, just to say that they were on Hilton Head for the week or 2 weeks that they were here.
Let's move over to the hard goods area where clubs and balls. How about there? Do we have any special things going on with those?
Yes, actually we're going to have a nice big sale on some Adams Golf stuff. We just picked up last year's closeouts through Adams Golf, so we're going to have some good deals and good sales going on there. And then we've got a 10% off on all the custom stuff, which, of course, we do the fitting, which is a big part for that beginning golfer, the average golfer.
That's where I was.
Yeah,
that's kind of
I wanted to get into that, because
absolutely.
It is more than just a retail come in and buy stuff off the rack. In fact, you would rather have folks come in, get fitted correctly, and then find something that fits them, right?
Exactly. As you guys know, I mean, the average golfer, we play with stuff that's not made for our game. We go into a regular store, we buy stuff off the shelf. Sometimes you get help, sometimes you don't. But at the Golf Store Outlet, we pride ourselves on talking to customers, finding out what kind of player you are, putting you onto the launch monitor, getting you basically fitted for the set of clubs, and hopefully, it works out and you're able to go out and enjoy the game of golf. Now, we also do a 90-day return, and during that 90 days, we can make any kind of change to the club that, needs to be made.
Now, Chris, not only will you obviously build and fit people, but let's say somebody has a set of clubs, they're not really sure whether or not they are correct for them. Can they bring them in there, and will you help them figure out whether or not they are correct?
Absolutely. We can check things like the lie angle, the length of the shaft, whether they need to be in steel or graphite, whether they've got the right size grip. So pretty much from A to Z, we take care of everything.
And even better, you can not only tell them, you can fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you've got people on staff who can make that happen and adjust the clubs to make what they've got work better.
Exactly.
And one of the things that it doesn't matter if you have clubs or need clubs, sooner or later, everybody needs to get their clubs, at least I hope they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Re-gripped.
Absolutely.
And one of the things I know that you do there is that how quick can the turnover be, assuming that you have the grips in stock? If somebody needs them done, a visitor to the island might need them done tomorrow in 2 days, something like that. Can you folks take care of that for them?
Absolutely. We figured out to be about 20 seconds per grip. We do it while you wait, and there's no charge for installation. It's just the price of the grip.
Wow.
20 seconds per grip.
We did a little contest. We did a little contest with all the guys, and that's kind of about the best time that came out. So yeah, about 20 seconds to do a club. As long
If you
as
get the
as well-
slow guy, it was 30. But
At
that,
30,
yeah, you'll be
and
okay.
as long
yeah.
as it's not one of the clubs that you guys have, left in your attic and you let the rubber melt, then that, maybe
Yeah,
about a minute.
Then it'll take 40.
Takes
yeah,
a
maybe
little
minute.
longer
Yeah,
to
okay.
scrape it off and scrape the
Exactly.
tape off and everything else.
Exactly.
Chris, when will the move take place?
The move will take place at the end of the month.
Okay.
So hopefully by June 1st is what we're shooting for. That we'll be in our new location, and by next week, when the customers come in, we'll start putting on the door where exactly we're moving to, because right now we'll have it figured out by the end of this week.
Well, Golf Store Outlet is going to be that much closer to all those other outlets
That's
out in
exactly.
Bluffton. It'll be perfect timing, and the name will fit. That's for sure. People will remember.
So on the
that
rainy
way.
days, if you don't feel like going to any of the stores to search for regular clothes and things like that, go to the Golf Store Outlet, find yourself something fun.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us,
Thank
Chris.
you guys. Enjoyed being here.
All right, we appreciate it.